Hello, this is a demonstration of my final project for CSCE 5730, in which I made a controller or an adapter which allows the user to use a modern wireless controller or a slightly older wired controller or even a iOS device over the internet even. To control a vintage video game system, in this case a Atari VCS or a Sega Genesis. So it goes through this logic level converter, which takes the 3.3 volts from the Raspberry Pi and steps it up to the 5 volts needed for the Sega Genesis or Atari, and vice versa. So I'll go ahead and start the program. So you can see here it says controller mode, meaning it's automatically detected that this controller is paired. So I'll go ahead and start the video game or the Genesis. All right. So I'll try to skip through these menus by hitting the start menu. All right. All right, and so here you can see, well, you can see I'm able to run forward to the right or to the left. I can look up, I can look down, I can jump and pause. So basically all the functionality of this game. Now another neat thing about this is you don't actually have to go in here and launch the program. I've got a script written such that you can just simply start the Raspberry Pi and it'll go right into it and set up everything it needs. So that way you wouldn't need a monitor like this. So to demonstrate that, I'll go ahead and reboot the Pi. So alright, and since there's no controller connected, it's going to go into the network mode. And to pick up the other side of that network connection, I'll go in here, and this is an old iPhone I have running the app I made for it, and we can see it says RPi 4 connected. Okay, so without even changing anything, I just go here right from where I left off. I hit start. Yeah. There we go. And we can see, yeah, we can pick up right where we left off from. There is a bit of lag. The phone app doesn't work nearly as well as the controller, but it's usable. Alright, so now I'd like to demonstrate compatibility with the Atari. So I'll go ahead and switch the input. I've already got the Atari on, and I'll also restart the Pi one more time, and I'm going to hook up a Xbox 3, the wired Xbox controller, which hooks up with Bluetooth, and reboot the Pi one. Alright, so now I've got the Genesis running a game called Galaxian on the TV, and I've got this wired Xbox 360 controller hooked up, and let's see. If I press A, that should start it. Or, oh no, I made a silly mistake. It didn't work because I didn't hook up I didn't swap over the controller. So now it's hooked into the Atari and not the Genesis, so this should work. So I push the A button. Alright, and it starts the game. Alright, and you can see I'm shooting down some ships. And so yeah, with the controller, it actually works pretty well. Alright, well, that's about it.